Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale 4. So it's been a little while since I played this. This will be part 2 of this. So I'm excited to get back to this. I am using a chat plugin through OBS, so hopefully the message system will work okay. Okay.
Now there it lies if e'er he rise to bring him low again. Snow in summer.
Let's see, time played 1 hour and 12 minutes. Alright, so I was in the Adventure Guild last time I played. And I got stuck on something, but I finally figured out a way around that. Let's see here. Bad reputation. Go to well bottom.
So, this sage can save the world?
Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
What a story! I love it.
But there is no story yet. My journey has barely begun.
Maybe so, but it has so much potential.
I don't know if I can approach her. Press K to open skill tree. Let's see here. Any enemy who strikes you or the protected allies of your stride with a melee attack take 3 physical damage. Hey, Sazdan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? So this is kind of like a razor cloak. That's interesting. Okay, what's this one? Target foes are shrunk, reducing their strength by 50% for 1 turn. Let me see what this opens up if I take this path. Intelligence. This one's Constitution. Stun yourself and a single enemy for 2 turns as they're forced to dance. If the affected target takes damage or you end the stance, the enemy is freed from the spell. Summon a wall of helpful wind that deflects 75% of incoming range. That sounds really useful. So this one gives more intelligence. One enemy falls in love with the bard for up to 3 turns. They follow the bard without attacking. Okay. Entering a stance grants +5 armor. Okay. Not sure what this means exactly. Does this mean I have these? That's what I get for playing blind. Okay, I took this, whatever this is. Medium armor novice. So the other things I was clicking on and it wasn't working. Hey, Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Day is going great. So I can equip chainmail armor. Okay. Nice. Pick up the Diaries of Nath Oakmore. I swear the Paladins are worse than the monsters they hunt. In the name of protecting the day, they have dragged many an honest family from their beds and questioned them at length, demanding that they report upon their neighbors. Yeah, I can't remember that. So the Paladins are just fear-mongering, it sounds like. Okay. So I guess I can't talk with this woman. Paul.
Ah, adventurers. Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you? Makes me wish I were young again. Always plenty of fun to be had in the underworld. Good luck down there.
Doesn't look like I can do anything here. Baron.
Oh, hello! I don't suppose you have any stories? Farron Brygo is the name.
Oh, come on.
Of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
So they've already used Farran Brygo in Wasteland, but it was spelled different. That's funny. I think it was spelled different. Let me check and make sure that the chat is keeping up. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. Cool. That's hilarious. What sort of entertainments?
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of gods and monsters, and those who wonder if they might be both. In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers, craftsmen, and artists the world has ever known. And it has been our continued pleasure to create together new and wondrous worlds for our audience to explore.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Bo. I thought it was spelled Farran Brygo. Yeah, now they changed it just a little bit. And of course, we all know that's a reference to Brian Fargo. Okay, Brygo is an interesting name. Where are you from?
My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I have never regretted it. I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of bold adventurers trying to stop ancient evils from destroying the world. And I'm looking for inspiration. It occurred to me that the Adventurers Guild would be a good place to find some. Good talking to you. See you again.
Ah, hello. Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Eekbar Andros, known as Stronghold. It seems I've come to your city in dark times. I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream. The song said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would find the sage and wake him and help him to save the world. I've been seeking him ever since, and had many adventures along the way. A name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales in taverns. Good luck on your adventures, friends. I hope you find what you seek.
So I guess we can't do anything about this. That's okay. Review board. Ah!
Welcome, adventurer. We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills or follow certain paths, your progress must be reviewed to be certain that you are worthy. You will know when to return to us. We look forward to seeing you then.
Kind of a darker take on Michael Cranford's review board.
Farewell, adventurer.
Oh, that's funny. Is this the... Yeah, so the whole thing's the review board, okay. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do down here.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or selling a soul now, would you?
So...
Lar is the name. Lar of Revellon, at your service. That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck here.
How is selling souls going?
Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Scarabray below seems to have one already. Not an empty vessel among you. Up in the new city, of course, almost no one has a soul. I could make a killing up there, but it's too dangerous. What with the Fatherites running things, my sort of business is frowned upon. Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no one seems in a selling mood. Too busy fighting the good fight, or some such nonsense. Think I'll have to move on to some place where the people are more beset with ennui. Boredom always helps the market. Nice talking with you.
Hmm. So, I guess I can't talk with that person. Yep. Bo says, I actually didn't realize this game has full 3D characters that are animated. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is. It's very different. Gained Adventures Celestial Almanac. It's interesting. Place Elven Weapon.
For eldritch power dead Mangar scour the depths of Scarabray. Snow in summer
Don't have an Elven Weapon, I'm guessing.
in my heart. Death's cold fingers
I'm not sure what that just did. It looks like it opened up. No, okay, I see now. Yeah, I have no idea what this thing's doing. Those buttons don't do anything. Inspect, destroy. Ah, you thought this was more like the Bard's Tale remake, though? Sastam says your audio sounds kind of staticky. Oh, does it? You mean mine through the microphone? Not the game audio? I don't know if it's a problem with my headset, maybe? Says Tam. Is it staticky the whole time, or is it only when I say something? Let me try to turn mine down a little bit. Is this any better, or is it still staticky? Roscoe? Seriously? The speech only is staticky, okay.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by trow. Now, how can I help you?
Trying to see if there's something I can do about my microphone. Probably not. Let's see. I can try to turn this down. Needed echo, yes. Is that any better, or is it still the exact same?
Yes, yes, the 7th of that name, and the first, Fian helped me, to abandon the store. Even in the aftermath of Tarjan's destruction, my ancestors kept the doors open, while I'm a disgrace to the name. The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Scarabray, now pounded into rubble and occupied by trow mercenaries who are ambushing every poor practitioner who comes through the door looking for me. It is an intolerable situation. My reputation and Oh, just a moment. I don't suppose you... Oh, but of course you would. What adventurer wouldn't?
Yeah, I think I can see what you're talking about. Let me see if I can apply a filter to it. That already has noise suppression. Okay, we'll try this now.
Its hooks did end
his reign. Now there it lies, if e'er he rise, to bring him low.
Alright, well hopefully it'll be a little better. I applied a double filter. See y'all tell me. If not, sorry, there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Yeah, this is interesting. So he's the 7th heir to Roscoe's.
Ah, well, when I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the trow that currently occupy the Emporium, then set the lantern on the hook outside the door, it will make the place impossible for undesirables to find until I can return and clean it up a bit. After that, if you find yourself in need of best quality magical merchandise, why, I would gratefully sell it to you for a deep, deep discount. What do you see? Excellent. Then here is the lantern, and here is the location of the Emporium. Be careful, though. There are a lot of trow there, and they aren't the friendly sort. Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
Bo says it's still staticky, but not too much that we can't hear it. I just roll with it for this stream. Okay. Alright, we're ready to leave this. Ignore what your foes say. Your bard has a lovely singing voice. Really? That's where I just came from, isn't it? It says, "Rack here, stay out." Pray to the shrine of Michael Cranford. I just got experience. Nice. Hey, Smeagol, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Apology in advance for the static on my mic. Yeah.
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all. And if we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
Oi! That's no funny!
I can't talk to that guy. So I guess some people aren't meant to be spoken with. Requires training and lockpick. Okay. In there. Glad you're doing well, Smeagol. That's all a bit
Poor folk. More every day. Where are we going to fit them all? If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Resa. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness, as the city watch ain't likely to help us down here.
You sound like a bitter about the city wall.
And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes Bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took my house and tried to burn poor Resa as a witch. Pooh! Spent half my life arresting the rats that lived in Skara Brae below, and now I'm down here helping them. Oh, it's a funny old world, eh? Resa's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, wouldn't look at me at first, but then, well, I guess she got used to me. I won't find a kinder person in all of Caith. I don't know how I got so lucky. Have a look.
I only have 120 gold. That show how much gold he has? Have to be a fighter to use that. What am I using right now? A rusty arming sword? The bards can't use bows.
Thanks for looking.
Okay. There we go. Much better.
Welcome, friend. I'm Resa, and this is Halifax. How can we help you? New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down, the houses across the way are safe, and if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll see to you as soon as we can. It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Halifax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest and keeping watch as best we could. Not doing too bad so far, but there's more folk coming in every day. It'll get worse before it gets better. Ah, my bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I suppose. Not so easy on his wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together this time. Help out if you can. We need it.
There's a lot of people to talk with here.
Cabbage?
Carrots? Potatoes? Cabbage? Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Aye.
Okay. It's like there's a...
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream. I think I did both.
You like that guy, Bo? Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. 'Tis not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture has not so far been a success. A mob, fevered by the Fatherites, they accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in his debt.
Will says it. Is this dude some kind of elf? Looks like an elf goblin hybrid. I'm guessing he might be half orc, but I don't know for sure.
Not the finest instruments you'll ever find. Just a few I've acquired over the years. Please.
See, I have 65 gold. Stuns attackers. Alright, well I can't afford that stuff anyway. All abilities to have no cooldown this turn. Let's do intelligence.
I've got a knife. I thought I could take care of myself. Not against them things.
So right now I have musical bones. And it's +2 constitution. That's it. So Kale's Rudiment also stuns attackers with this. I don't know if I have that. Or if there's a way to tell.
May you have better fortune than your fair friend Mary.
I do have it. Okay, cool.
How may I still... Good luck, friends.
Okay. There we go. He's carrying a drum in one hand, and he. How are you gonna play that with one hand? Is there a way to start playing? So that's combat only, I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's go talk with this guy. Father Wilfred.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you. Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henrid or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do: help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn. The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honor and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful goddess. Together, they watch over mankind, the Father inspiring them in times of trouble, the Blessed Lady comforting them when the storm has passed. He did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming and his compassion reserved only for his own kind. Where once the temples helped all, Henrid ordered that only the faithful be fed and all others be turned away. It only got worse from there, as you know, and I now fear he has lost his sanity entirely. I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf, and when I defended myself, Henrid demanded I give up my ministry. I left without looking back. But I haven't left the true church, only Henrid's church, which is not and shall never be mine. Well, I do what I can, healing, comforting, feeding, advising. If you are sick or wounded, I will be happy to help you. Let me see what ails you.
That's cool. So he'll heal us if we have a problem, which we don't right now.
If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henrid's so-called Paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. As if covering one's self in holy artifacts made one more holy. Preposterous. I know Paladin Captain Beckwith, who patrols the road near Fetter Cairn, wears one. If you could get it from him, so I may return it to its proper place, I would believe that you have the fortitude and commitment to learn what I have to teach.
Okay, there we go. We just got a holy quest.
Bless you, friends.
Alright, let's see what direction did I come from. Okay, yeah, run that way. blocked. Can't go that way. Missing Cobb. Oh, okay, I see. So I have to find a couple of cogs to put in there.
Stay still. You must rest. Has anyone seen my Arthur? He's about so high. Brown hair. Arthur!
And this was a dead end, wasn't it?
Nothing out there but trouble.
Oh.
Stay near the torches.
Metal scraps. You can use for crafting. Red? There was more back here too. Didn't look like I could reach it though. What is that? I can't get to that. Forward. Highway. We discovered a celestial offering altar. These statues reward powerful items if you offer the right objects. However, they are not required to complete your adventure. To figure out which items to offer, you need celestial code wheel. Wow, you have to go to a website to find it. Okay. Hmm. Two gold skiats? I don't know if I want to go that way. There's a boat. Yeah, it won't let me go that way. Thought I heard something coming. Weathered leather tunic. I can wear up the chain now. Oh. Look like guards. Probably should not be going this way. Yeah.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather we didn't.
Who said that? Did my own character say that? Yeah, she did. So, I guess technically that means she knows that I'm with her journeying and that I'm not actually her. Hey, Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You're wondering when we get to see more of this, huh? Yeah. Tonight's the night. Apologies in advance for the static on my microphone.
This all looks rather fatal.
Pick your targets!
Oh wow, there's 4 of them? I only thought there were 2. Wow, yeah, this is definitely not something I wanted to fight. I thought there were only 2 of them. But even 2 would be stronger than me. Glad you're doing well, Cody.
This all looks rather fatal.
Gray knife. Blue highway. Okay. This is where I came from. Save it here. Oh, that water looks a little toxic. What do you guys think? Try it out. Try out the water for swimming. Blocked. It might just be warm. Yeah, it probably is. Mushrooms. Okay, that's what I opened. I guess she doesn't have the ability to pull. She can only push. Way to switch it? Trying to see if a hotkey would switch it from a push to a pull. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know if we trapped ourselves in here. There's a way around this. Let's see a path. Open glyph marked doors that are locked by mechanical or magical means. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck in here. They really kind of lock you in to certain paths. So I've been here. Can't go that direction. Can't get on the boat. Okay, this is a different path. I didn't lose it. Let's go around here. That's a dead end. Yeah, this is the path where these bad guys are.
Oh dear. Not really.
So I'm supposed to get over there.
I see him!
Yeah, we can't sneak by there.
Did you hear me?
Sorry, bud. Heaven's all full. Take the stairs down to hell.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather we didn't.
Yeah, looks like they're patrolling.
This all looks rather fatal.
Let's go that direction. And this is where those guards were.
Oh dear. Not really.
Wow. Trying to see if I can get unstuck. Okay, that's a dead end, but let's see if I use that puzzle solving thing to get through here. Nope. Blocked. So that's something different. Cody says, so does combat start if you enter their line of sight? It's a little more complicated than that from what I can tell, Cody. Like you can rush them and surprise them, but if you wait too long, I think they can then detect you also. So it's almost kind of like, what's the name of that? Metal Gear that we just played. So the problem is this thing is blocking me. That's where I came from. I don't see any way of getting back through there. Unless there's a way to pull this. Yeah, I feel like it allowed me to get stuck in here. Because I'm looking at the mini map. And it should be open. It's all blocked off. Okay. So this is the one I blocked. See, there's the gap there, but now I can't, like, move it. How did I get through there? There's a foot. That doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, I don't understand how I got through here. It won't let me walk forward. Yet I pushed it to here? That doesn't make sense. See, and then if I push it here, that's where it gets stuck. So how did I fit through there in the first place? I think that might be a bug. Alright, let's see where I'm at. No, it's too late again. See, it's already stuck right here. Unless there's a way to pull. That's a bad design. Okay, where am I at now?
Them things dragged down my old dad at a gallop. Ashamed to say,
I'm trying to reach that white thing that's showing up on the map. Let's see how we get over there.
Stay in the camp.
There we go. So well bottom should be right where this white thing is, right? That doesn't look good. Cody says, is the layout of Scare Bray similar to other installments? Not from what I can tell, Cody. It seems completely different. Trying to figure out if this is supposed to be the center of town or not. If it is, there should be temples. You see something here. Yeah, see, there's too many blockages for me to be able to tell for sure. Because I know, like, how some of the streets go. So right here could have potentially been Tarjan, but this area kind of looks a little small to me. Because that could be the pillar in the middle of Scare Bray. And this would have been the Temple of Tarjan right there. But I can't verify that because of the blockage over there. So the question is, should we try to kill this ogre? Yeah, I can't go back to the bank. I don't know if this is going to be impossible or... Let's see. 190 hit points. Yeah, I think this was a huge mistake. It's gonna be a joke. A war giant.
Down the hatch!
Well, that's me done.
Why isn't it ended? She's dead. There it goes. Okay. Sugar. Get away from that. Okay. So I'm trying to get to where the white arrow is pointing me. Oh, I see now. This thing here? No? They're getting really close.
Watch out, there's monsters about.
Corbomite key required.
Must we fight them? I've just cleaned my boots.
Power 0. So I should be able to take care of them.
Ready when you are, yeah, coward.
6 hit points, 5 hit points, okay.
Junk, junk, junk!
Any enemy who strikes you or the protected ally with a melee attack takes 4 damage and set on fire. Attackers are also stunned.
What are you waiting for?
Okay. Emerald. Trying to make sure I'm not passing up treasure or anything. So those are puzzles that people are talking about? Attach rope. Grappling hook required. Doesn't look like there's a way in there without going through that roof. But I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's like these creepy whisper sounds going on. Okay.
How many gone? 2. Mickle and Batface. Snatched like eggs out of a hen house.
And you don't know who nabbed them?
They was out scavenging. Didn't know they was gone till Cobb found their gear all thrown about down near Sinister Street.
Well, that's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. Now lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Ta, Ringneck. I only hope you'd find him alive. There's too many of us hurt and lost already.
This is terrible, terrible. And the nappers with such a head start. Oh, who's that?
Ringneck.
Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them. Whalebottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe. Been talk at the guild of some trow sale sorts sneaking around Scarab Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends, but I got a bad feeling in my belly. Thanks for giving me a hand. Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
Okay, I know for sure Sinister Street was in the original Scarab Brae. So you actually have to answer Sinister to one of the puzzles in the original Bard's Tale. Okay.
That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
Ah, adventurers. I understand why you look at me askance, friends, but please do not think all Fatherites are as close-minded as Bishop Henred's Paladins. They may blame all Trow for the crimes of a few, as they do adventurers too, eh? But we do not. Please tell your friends at the guild that if any there needs sanctuary, even from other Fatherites, the Temple of the Blessed Lady is always open. I am High Priestess Uena of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. We of the Temple are dedicated to helping the helpless and healing the hurt, no matter who they are or who has hurt them. We are indeed, but Henred is very zealous. I should not say more. Loyalty is one of a paladin's greatest virtues, but blind loyalty... I wish they followed the actual teachings of the Sword Father's book as fervently as they do those who preach it. I do, child. I pray. Go in peace, child.
She talks as sweet as honey, but I still wouldn't tell her much. Fatherites stick together, no matter what they say.
Look at those insects. These little symbols over the NPCs' heads remind me of those Arby's commercials. There used to be these Arby's commercials where someone was thinking about Arby's and you could see it above their head. That's what that reminds me.
Santé, mes amis. Will you help a man buy a drink? I have these things I have no use for now, and I will send them to you for very cheap. Very cheap. The armor, the swords, the accoutrements of war. I have given them up, huh? But the memories, they are not so easily disposed of. And so I must drink, and so I must have coin. And so I sell the armor, the sword, and the accoutrements of war. May it bring you more joy than it...
Alright, does he have chain? Can't afford it, 129. Yeah, he doesn't offer much either. So.
Ah, do you speak my tongue? Are you from Lombardy? No? Ah, I should go home. What did I think I would find here that I could not find there? But who has the coin for the voyage, huh? When drinking costs so much. Come back if you want more. Or to drink.
Everything Canvey, those artifacts were irreplaceable, and now they're smashed.
Was I shouting? Forgive me. It's just the cursed Vassarites. They've wrecked our store and all our merchandise. A collection I have spent a lifetime acquiring. Priceless.
This is Johann, by the way, and I'm Shell.
They seem to have
So
found
much
it
dialogue.
objectionable that many of the artifacts we sell are of elven provenance, and so decided to smash them all and arrest us.
We escaped when one of the shelves fell on them, and now we're here, with just a few pieces rescued as we ran out the door.
I was one of the foremost collectors of elven artifacts in Cave. I had a fine selection of puzzle weapons, elven generation books, jewelry, art.
And it's all gone. All but a handful of things, which we're currently willing to sell at bargain prices.
I'm afraid it's only what we could carry.
Please.
Onion. Water. Entire party gains 3 constitution. Oh, that one guy wanted carrots and onions and stuff and potatoes. So here they are, but I don't have enough money. Where in the world do you get money? I'm just perpetually broke.
Thank you.
Aye, thanks.
We're gonna steal from their treasure chest. Master lockpicking required.
This is the place.
Well, hey, who's this now?
Rabbit punch.
Are you really here? Or was that last batch stronger than I thought? Hey, well. No better way to test the potency of my concoctions than taking a little nip myself. That last one. Oh, are there 8 of you? So long. Now, where was I?
Who's that? You want something from me? You can whistle for it. I am not hearing you. Music to my ears. Look, Akashi, a friend. So now, how can one rogue help another? Ren's my name, a student of the streets who studied in 100 cities, but come back after my education to practice my trade in my dear old hometown. Nothing like thieving from folks you know and trust, huh? Akashi's my partner, a better thief than most, and a better friend than all. Rescued him from a gang known as the Red Imps, and we have been pals ever since. They were so dumb. He should have been their leader. Instead, they treated him like a dog. Shameful. Well, we sent them away with their tails between their legs. Didn't we, boy? Stop by anytime.
Okay, I guess I'll follow. It's kind of going to go that direction. That's where it came from. Why is it pointing that direction? See that white thing on the mini-map, but I don't know how to get over there. That's confusing. Follow the trail of blood, okay. What that is? Oh, this one can move, I see.
were heading this way.
It's like a red carpet laid for us. Roll out the red carpet of blood. Guess they wanted me to go through here. Let me check over here first that I saw. This is where I got stuck last time. So I should not push this back. I think what happened was I pushed this one square and that screwed me over.
Stop a minute. There's an old trout cache round here somewhere. Before we face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look for a chalk mark.
When you sing Heidi Bitey near Troll Graffiti, it will make an eye appear near the graffiti and near the hidden cache. That's weird. I have no idea what that just did. So it's saying there's a hidden cache around here. Okay, so while it's active is when you can actually grab the cache, and then when it goes away, the cache disappears. That's weird. Oh, there's that grappling hook that I was looking for. Caltrops. Interesting. Alright, guys, this will probably be a good place to stop for tonight. It's an interesting game. It's totally different than the original Bard's Tale. Completely different kind of game. It's almost like watching a movie. There's so much dialogue. So it's definitely not like a hardcore RPG. But that's okay. You know, if you're into more of a kind of adventure type exploration and puzzle solving game, it seems more that way. All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.